tax overhaul from last year worked out for some and not so well for others. Some employees who work from home will not be able to deduct their home office from their taxes. But Fox 55's Gentile Neal tells us there are some exceptions.
If you haven't reached out to a tax professional for advice, you may want to once you've realized those couple thousands you get from having a home office are a thing of the past.
For people that used a significant portion of their home and used it and followed rules appropriately, they would be able to take a pretty large deduction. And some of this sometimes meant tens of thousands of dollars to individuals at the end of the year when they filed their taxes. And that was a big deal.
The change applies to employees who use a portion of their home exclusively for business, but not all hope is lost.
If it's more of a home issue, you could talk to your employer about renting a portion of your home as a home office. And that's another workaround. And I think you see more employers start to take on some of these. So if they're actually taking on these expenses, they're deductible to the employer, they're not taxable to the employee, and you can just ask for a pay reduction. Pay me less, but pay for my expenses.
However, self-employed and business owners with home offices aren't affected by this.
I mean, you might even want to think about becoming a contractor.
That's what realtor Tim Dennis did, and so far, it's worked out for him.
Well, realtors in particular were all separate contractors under a franchise umbrella.
That deduction is something realtors heavily rely on for advertising and new clientele.
No matter if you're a real estate agent or an electrician, whatever you're doing, every tax break helps people.
If all else fails and you find that you can't bridge the gap with your employer, there may be another company willing to work with you. In Fort Wayne, Gentile Neal, Fox 55 News.